Hello Leos, how you doing? Welcome to your energy reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 14th through to the 20th of July, getting ever so closer to your birthday season, and it's about sort of getting those plans of actions into place. And we can see that on your Astroflower a little bit later on when we're going to be talking about the elements, because we're going to be talking about air and fire this weekend, and it plays in a particular way for you. Before we go into that, let's just get a few messages from the energy and let's get a chakra sequencing for you. So without further ado, let's just see what's going on for you. Just finding that 0 point energy there. Okay, so we now can start seeing the morphic fields that are around you. There's a golden thread that flows through you at the moment, and I think that flows through your inner being, your utter inner core more than anything else, Leo. If something is really important for you this week, I would definitely investigate it and follow it if I was you, because it seems to be that golden fleece of life, as it were, that golden cord that takes us all the way through to what we should be living. So that's what seems to be flowing through the energies. Let's just see if we can get a message from the energy this week here for you. You're concentrating on your compass here. It seems that's the image that I'm getting. So it's like you're not looking up, which I think is actually a good thing, because otherwise it will distract you from where you should be going or the direction you should be following. And what it's showing here is the golden cup. It's like the chalice. It's like the holy grail of your life in a way. That's what it seems to be. The compass is pointing in that direction. So maybe we'll get the Ace of Cups that comes up for you a little bit later on when we do the reading here. The message that came through from the energy or the general energies this week here were more about sort of like getting the consciousness and the intuition in tune and living life. And I think this is what you're doing here. You're fine tuning your direction this week. And I would really be true to you more than anything else, Leos. Really, it's this cup that, or this chalice, or this holy grail, if you like, that seems to be presenting. It's overflowing. The abundance is amazing that comes out of it. And it's not just a financial abundance, it's also emotional, spiritual, energetical. There's a load of abundance that comes out of this cup here, and that's where your direction should be. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the chakra sequencing. If you want to know more about the chakra sequencing, there will be a video around the top of my head at the end of this reading, and explain why I do the chakra sequencing and how it can help you in your daily life. Okay, let's just find out where that 0 point energy, there we go, we got that 0 point energy again. There's a lot of passion involved as well. And I think it's because it's a righteous path that you should be following here for you. Okay, let's find that 0 point, there we go, we've got that. Here we go. If we go for the crown and the root seems to be really important, completely contrary to the general message from the energies that came out on the channel on Wednesday. But here is all about sort of grounding your pathway more than anything else. Finding, when you know your pathway, it's finding those practical things that you can go about doing in order to manifest it more than anything else. Okay. The crown chakra is there as well. There is no doubt about it. Obviously, that's your consciousness. And the crown chakra and the root chakra are one chakra. They're not two different chakras. They're actually just one chakra. One is the front, the other one is the back, whichever way you prefer to look at it. Okay? And the crown chakra here it's like the carrot and the stick in a way. And the crown chakra here is really enticing you to, I think this is where it's giving you those images of that golden cup more than anything else. Okay, so it's on the move now, and it's moving on to the lower part of the solar plexus, which is straight up with the messages from energy. And this is all about sort of like having those sort of the courage, the determination to go after the pathway which is good for you. Now, this could be on relationship side, this could be on spiritual, or on your financial side, whichever is your holy grail at the moment. And I would stick to it, and I would apply all your determination and energy within that. Okay, it's on the move again. Here we move on to the third eye and the throat chakra. The throat chakra, you've got to say things. You can't just hold them in eternally. If you're not happy with something, you've got to say it. And I think this is where the throat chakra is really helping you out here to do that. You'll find the words that you need to say without smashing everything to pieces in order to get your point across, as it were. The third eye is much more sort of loose. It's much more sort of gentle. And I think that's because there is no other path than the Holy Grail path, that path of going after what you should be doing. So it's not causing you any sort of complications, overthinking things. It's just making it blatantly clear. And if you go off your path, it will make it blatantly clear as well. So I would be very attentive to your intuition, because that's what was in these the messages from energy from this week on the general messages, is getting the intuition and the consciousness in one step. Okay, so it's on the move again. This is where it's coming towards the heart, and it's like slowly but surely, it's like, don't rush these sort of things. The joy or the happiness that you will create once you have that fixed path for you to go on, that determination to do that project, or to, engage in that relationship, or follow that spiritual path, whichever it is. It's a heart chakra which is built out of self-respect in a way. And this is where you're really looking internal to you. And now it goes to the crown and the root again. So you come back to that pathway, which is like it's your raison d'etre. That's what I usually say. I'm trying to find the words then. The raison d'etre of what you should be doing. Absolutely beautiful for you, Leos. Let's just have a look at your Astroflower, shall we? Now, you've got your Astroflower, which is just above me, just above here to my right. And you've also got the number of the petals as well. Now, we're looking at we're looking at fire and air combinations. Now, the only air you really have within your flower is that air that comes in between petals 5 and 8 and 7 and 9. And that's between your past and your future. And I think this is where it's helping you out with the logical thinkings to, discover that sort of pathway towards your holy grail. There is one other spot where we do see the particular air, and that flows from that Libra energy, which does go between petals 5 and petals 8, your past to your future on your relationship side. And it comes down onto your karmic path on your relationship side. But also at the same time, it's the base of your petal 6. Now, your petal 6 is your inner sanctum. It's you. And if you look at it, and next to that petal there, you have that fire energy as well, which is obviously, you're a fire sign, but you have fire and earth in your sign. But this is at the base of your inner being. And the base of your inner being is having that passion and that logical progression within you to follow. And I think that's where you're going to find that direction deep within you. So then you can let it flow and open up, because that fire converts, that mutable fire at the base of petal 6, converts into that mutable air that goes between petal 7s and petals 9 on your financial side. And it's really feeding that transition more than anything else. So I think we're going to pull some cards on that more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side of things. We've got the King of Swords, ultimate judgment. And I think this is the judgment of and clarity of vision as well. and it's also the authority of your pathway. And I think that sort of King of Swords comes in on your relationship side, and that cardinal air that comes in from Libra, that's giving you that direction, that balance, that sort of judgment about life. And I think this is where part of where you will find that chalice, that sort of holy grail of your existence, as it were. You also get the 10 of Wands. Now, this is where it's going from your karmic path. It's now starting to feed a lot more into your transition between petals 5 and 8. I've got a funny feeling it's with the fixed air energy, which is in petal 1. And I think this is now sort of like, don't try and take on the world around you. Concentrate on the pathway which is good for you. You have all the attributes to get to where you want to be. Just don't be distracted. And I think this is where the energy and your intuition will hold you to account, Leo, in a very good way. Okay, what's the transition between petals 5 and petals 8? This is past to the future on your relationship side. It's nurturing your future. You know, on one side here you get the 7. Number 7 is the number of revelation. On one side you get the petals of 5. This is a transition. 5 of Pentacles coming in out of the cold, because you're seeing what works with those 2 pentacles on the other side. And I think you're seeing what works within you in your relationships around you. And this is where the throat chakra came in, of saying things. Don't hold it in. You're going to have those words. You're going to know what to say to the world that is around you. Let's just have a look at that. Before we go into the financial side, I just want to have a look at what's going on petal 6 more than anything else. And what is that sort of energy that comes from you more than anything else? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think you can go very quickly, yes. But at the same time, you are that knight in shining armor. You are going off on a mission of your life, to discover the great things that are within you. And that's that sort of cardinal air that plays in on petal 6. And on the other side, with the fire, you have the King of Cups, having the serenity within your emotions in order to get the best out of life. How is it playing on your karmic path, that mutable fire, that karmic path of petal 3 on your financial side? Yeah, the 5 of Cups. What has been has been. The future promises so much with that 2 of Cups in air. The 3 of Cups is wasted, and this is where I think you need to have, that serenity within you. Is going to take you to a whole new world, which is going to open up some beautiful things for you. How is that transition going to happen with that mutable air going between petals 7 and petals 9? Ace of Swords. This is you going off on that mission as well. As I said, I think it's on both sides. I think it's abundance in every sort of angle. And within your financial side, it seems like you have not only an idea, but you have the clarity of vision to clear the mists of your pathway, so you can see clearly and really go after the ultimate goal. What's the general outcome? I need to see what the general outcome of this is. The Hierophant. The Hierophant, my most favourite card in the pack, actually. And the Hierophant is a mystical master of body, mind, and spirit. The High Priestess is mind, body, and spirit. It's a slightly different combination. But this is also about marriage as well. Learning, being the teacher. And I think you're teaching the world around you, because you're going off to, or you're going after what you should be living, this holy grail within you, and people will follow you because you will know where you're supposed to be going, and that will bring in a lot of help into your life. So there you go, Leos. Thanking you very much for being here. Thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel, for subscribing, liking, and sharing. I will see you over on the energy messages from any of the general messages from energy, or any of the other energy videos that we do on this channel. Until that time, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.